tes, cek 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 cek. Halo, halo, halo semuanya, selamat malam, malam guys, malam semuanya. Selamat datang di stream Tunathon hari ke 77 ya. Malam teman-teman. Bentar. Tadi masih ngeliatin streamingnya Pekora main MH Wilds. Halo guys, udah karakter creation tuh bakalan lama sih ya, agak related ya. Kalau misalnya bikin MC-nya kita gitu, cara gitu, nanti harus bikin yang ini apa, yang basically tuh sesuai kita gitu. Ya, nanti kita main L.A Noire. Aku nggak tahu sih, aku pengen sampai selesai aja sih L.A Noire ya. Agak panas ya teman-teman, bentar ya. Tapi nanti apa sih L.A Noire-nya aku akan pakai walkthrough lagi ya teman-teman, pakai walkthrough. Karena ya biar cepet aja selesai sih teman-teman, daripada ini kan ya. Aku juga pengen cepet-cepet selesai juga sih. Halo Andreas ya, welcome. Aku pengen cepet-cepet selesai aja sih. Apa untuk apa L.A Noire ini ya, daripada nanggung gitu kan, di stop gitu kan, di hold gitu, ditahan-tahan gitu. Gimana kabar kalian teman-teman ya? Semoga aja ini ya lancar aktivitasnya ya. Malam Bapak Lugi ya. Ini ngantuk. Tadi siang aku tidur sih, nungguin tukang nggak datang gitu. Kabar baik, alhamdulillah ya. Kamu gimana tem, badan oke aja, cuman ngantuk aja aku. Oh, welcome back ya, selamat datang kembali ya Bapak Kain ya. Tidak baik-baik saja, lagi demam. Wah, get well soon ya, semoga ini ya, semoga apa ini sehat ya, cepat sembuh lah ya intinya ya. Bentar. Nambah aku ini. Balik lagi. Hijau lagi. Nggak ada yang nge-gift gitu. Enggak bercanda. Aku bercanda guys, hanya bercanda ya guys ya. Tapi ya lagi panas ya. Nggak ada hujan sama sekali gitu ya. Aku masih belum ngirim ini lagi desain buat buat jaket yang bikin aku beli ya. Tapi aku udah bikin desainnya sih gitu, maksudnya custom ininya sih. Besok aku mungkin bakal kirim ininya apa, PNG-nya ya. Nanti suruh kirim ke sini gitu, kirim ke chatnya. sebelum beli gitu, harus ngobrol-ngobrol dulu sama yang jualannya. Tadi juga aku masak, tadi pagi tuh masak mie, terus tuh aku nggak sengaja nyentuh panci. Panas banget, cuman nggak ini siapa, nggak terlalu parah juga sih. Astagfirullahaladzim. Terus apa lagi ya? Ya itu aja sih. Yo malam Tun, halo Bapak Angga ya. Duar. Nah ini luar ya. Cuman ya agak selam aja sih hari ini. Aku ya ampun kirain member for 2 months. Ya ampun, false alarm banget itu. Aku nggak tahu ya. Pas aku kan tadi tuh nonton streamnya Peo ya. Aku lupa namanya siapa. Peo siapa sih? Peo Chan. Peo namanya siapa sih? Nama Yuki Noshita Peo. Nah ini Peo Yuki Noshita. Terus aku lihat di itunya tuh kayak ada target gitu. Hah, itu gimana sih targetnya gitu? Aku nggak ngerti. aku nggak terlalu ngerti yang target kayak gitu. Nah, jadi notif ini nggak nambah juga. Enggak, itu false alarm banget itu. Target apa? Nggak tahu sih, ada di chatnya gitu, aku kurang tahu ya. Start a poll atau kayak start target gitu lah, ada kayak lambang target gitu sih aku lihat ya gitu. Tapi kayaknya itu buat yang ini sih, yang lain ya. Kurang tahu juga sih. But anyway, cuma ramblingku aja sih. Nah itu. Aku cuma rambling. Nih aku ada gorengan bekas tadi pagi nih. Kalian mau nggak? Padahal tukangnya nggak datang. Padahal katanya hari ini mau datang. Cuman ya mungkin ada urusan jadi nggak datang. Oh men, cabenya. Aku pin cabenya sih. Dan tadi aku makan gorengan nggak pakai cabai men. Meskipun pedas banget, aku suka gitu makan gorengan sama cabai. Rasanya banyak. Lumayan lah nanti kalau misalnya bikin telur dadar. Ini cuman aku rencana besok mau bikin apa sih? Mau bikin ayam gitu. Cuman tadi aku kan telepon Mama Tuna ya. Mama Tuna masih di kampung. Aku nanya, "Ma, ada ayam nggak di rumah?" gitu kan. Ada, kayaknya kalau nggak salah di freezer katanya. Kenapa? Aku mau masak ayam, kataku ya. Kamu beli aja. Apa? Mama nggak percaya kamu kalau masak ayam. Kamu nyoba? Kan hanya mau nyoba. Oh hai. Halo Bapak Riser, Ibu Pak udah feeling. Tapi aku pengen nyoba sih yang violet aja sih. Aku nanti cek nantilah, besok cek. Tapi aku rencana pengen ke pasar sih besok buat beli apa sih? Beli sayur. Eksperimen cooking ya. Tadi aku juga masak tempe kecap sih. Tempe kecap. Sayurnya paling nih sayur yang itu aja sih, yang sederhana aja. Mungkin aku beli bakso juga sih, paling bakso yang murahan aja sih gitu, sama sayur yang lain sih. Mungkin aku nanti mau bikin sayur sop sih, but I don't know. Masak ayam ujung-ujung buat resep sendiri malahan random bullshit go gitu ya. Tapi aku pengen ya, coba kita lihat ada saus teriyaki nggak sih di pasar tuh. Ayam tepung saus tiram ada nggak? Aku ada saus tiram. Ayam pop rock saus tiram. Ada saus tiram. Aku ada saus tiram. Kayaknya nama durasi tontonnya naik ta? Iya naik. Kemarin membership stream membership. Ada orang baik yang ada member yang donate. Aku biasanya ngaktifin donate juga sih, Trakteer juga sih di membership. Itu sih. Ngomong. Tapi kalau masa itu jago tuh tampar sih bisa jadi. Iya makanya loko itu karena stream membership. Tadi juga apa sih ada yang join back lagi kan, membership kan, jadi nambah lagi gitu. Apa aku nanti beli buah juga ya? Tapi kata mama Tuna coba cek dulu anggur ya. Anggur yang di rumah udah itu. Aku juga masih ada mangga sih. Mangga bahasa Sunda sama bahasa Indonesia beda ya. Ada nih ayam poprok saus tiram. Wah, boleh nih saus tiram nih. Tepung saus tiram. Oh, boleh lah. Oh, aku harus beli cabai keriting ya. Bombay, bawang 3 ada ayam dipotong, butir telur, merica, bubuk, minyak untuk bagi 2 terigu dalam 2 mangkok beras, 1 mangkok terigu digaram dan merica, campur sampai rata. Sekalian ke dalam tepung sudah diberi bumbu. Kalau mana ininya nggak sebuat salad buah. Jadi hari ini mau masak apa tuh? Udah masak. Aku paling ngabisin sampai besok aja sih itu apa yang aku udah masak. Tadi pagi tuh masak ini, siang tuh aku makan gorengan doang. Soalnya tukangnya nggak datang kan, jadi sayang banget ini gorengan. Apa nih? Aku ada gorengan nih guys. Aku ada comro. Kalian tuh comro? Comro. Aku ini ada comro, ada bakwan, ada ini kangen mayemot. Salad buah, aku ada salad buah. Mahal sih buah tuh, aku nggak tahu ya. Salad buah, daripada salad buah aku mending langsung makan buahnya aja guys. Ribet juga sih sebenarnya bikin salad buah juga sih. Aku nggak mau terlalu ribet-ribet amat sih teman-teman. Kayak apa ya, masak yang simple aja gitu. Telur juga masih banyak sih. Intinya sih ngehemat aja sih aku. Maksudnya aku kan sendirian aja makan sendirian aja sih. Nggak ada yang ini, nggak ada yang makan ikut makan juga gitu. Besok mau beli apa ya? Wortel, labu siam, terus kol, masih ada kol. Bayam, jagung, terus masak apa besok tuh? Buat telur ceplok pakai titilan saus teriyaki buat pengganti garam. Belewah sekalian. Belewah males banget untuk ininya. Mungkin oyong gitu. Kalian tau oyong nggak? Bombay aku ada sih, Bombay. Aku ngerti nih. Oyong apa pula oyong? Oyong itu sayur oyong, kalian nggak tahu? Kalau misalnya kalian bikin sayur bening, kalian nggak tahu ya? Kalian nggak tahu ya? Kalian nggak tahu? Apa? Ya sudahlah, nggak apa-apa. Tenang kok guys, aku aman kok di dapur kok, nggak akan ada kebakaran ya. Mendingan tahu tuh, kalau oyong nggak tahu. Sayur oyong namanya apa sih? Namanya gambas. Nama lainnya gambas. Misoa enggak? Tahu gambas enggak di sini? Kalau aku namanya oyong, di sini juga ada namanya gambas. Kalau aku lihat di Google. Gambas apa pula tuh? Aduh, gimana sih? Cemana ini bapak ini? Oyong, OYONG. sayuran pernah namanya pernah nonton bikin ladang. Oyo. Bapak Putra suka ngoyo. Waduh, Bapak Putra. Lagi ngomongin sayur ya, lagi ngomongin sayur. Udah mecahin berapa kasus, Tun? Sekarang tuh lagi udah naik pangkat ke homicide sih, bagian pembunuhan gitu. Nggak tahu nanti sampai apa. Soalnya nanti bakal lihat walkthrough sih. Mana sih walkthrough? Halo Pak Jeko ya, welcome. Oh, exit. Beli terong hijau enak tuh kalau digoreng tepung. Terong hijau ya. Boleh tuh bikin apa? Nanti kapan-kapan aku mau bikin apa sih? Terong balado tuh boleh tuh, terong balado. Gimana bikinnya ya? Step ke lebih rumit lagi tuh terong balado tuh. Apa pakai terong yang ungu sih tapi ya? Bisa sih terong balado. Aku dulu pernah bikin sayur sop sih gitu. Kan mulai gini kan. Tapi enak terong balado tuh gitu. Yang bikinnya kecil, yang sedikit-sedikit aja gitu kan. Terong balado ya nama tuh terong dikasih balado. Iya. Balado bikin dulu apa sih ininya? Apa sih? Bumbunya gitu kan. Tapi kalau misalnya aku males ya aku ya paling goreng telur. Goreng telur gitu kan. Aku basically ya improve aja sih apa yang ada di kulkas gitu. Aku masak ya yang penting mah kenyang aja sih di perut ya. Apanya aku aja yang gak tuh yang terong. Mungkin terong campur telur. Oh yang ini bukan sih, yang makanannya Filipina bukan sih? Ya gak sih? Terong campur telur tuh, martabak telur tuh enak. Mahal lah, tidak menggoput Tun. Awal-awal pas Mama Tuna pergi tuh, Mama Tuna ke kampung tuh, aku ngegofood gitu karena males. Sekarang kayak takut busuk kan yang ada di, takut bau kan yang ada di mana, yang ada di kulkas, aku habisin aja gitu. Nah, masak atau beli? Martabak telur ya belilah. Kalau martabak telur mah ngide banget daripada ini. Yang ini yang terong campur telur yang dari Filipina tuh aku pengen nyoba jadinya. Ya udah besok aku mau ke pasar. Motivasi untuk ke pasar gede. beli ini. Oh sama egg drop soup. Egg drop soup tuh gimana sih? Egg drop soup telur masakan. Tujuh resep egg drop soup yang enak. Tofu egg drop soup with crab stick, egg drop soup, tofu rasa udang telur, sup telur, maizena sayur beku. Egg drop soup kayak skill nego harus dikeluarkan dan beli bahan. Pasar mah murah-murah sih, jadi nggak perlu ribet-ribet sih untuk ini. Ngapain nawar-nawar sih teman-teman. Baju tuh baru nawar gitu, baju ya. Kayaknya aku tahu sama Mama Tuna gak yakin sama anaknya Mas Ari kalau masak. Gampang tuh, berarti tinggal kocok terus dimasukin minyak, dikocokkan terus habis tuh goreng. Itu mah namanya mie telur, itu bukan namanya martabak telur, itu mie telur. Ah, gimana sih? Ini nggak akan jadi kita mainin L.A Noire ya, nggak apa-apa. Aku pengen makan ini bala-bala. Martabak telur itu mie telur di sini mah. Oh. Konsultasi masakan nggak apa-apa. Halo Tal Gamer. Iya, beda pula. Tadi makan cabe, udah aku makan bakwan. Dadah. Betul tuh tahu kasus di mana ada ibu-ibu makan daging ikan hiu terus kesurupan ikan hiu. Tapi pakai bahasa Sunda. Enggak. Kenapa bisa sampai kesurupan? Aku nggak percaya, masa bisa kesurupan? Cuman bisa kesurupan? Pasti ada alasannya itu, ditagih utang apa? Paling modus kayak gitu apa karena dia punya hutang gak dibayar kan tiba-tiba ini setelah ngetik 3 baju bukan. masih membekas pedasnya ini. Untuk aku makan lagi nanti bisa bakwan. Lagi main MH Wild. Vegetarian. Enggak, aku nggak vegetarian. Vegetarian. Aku suka sayur, nggak suka aja. Tapi kalau misalnya dimasaknya nggak bagus sih aku nggak akan mau. Nggak beli buat sebenarnya tadi buat tukang, cuman tukangnya nggak datang. Jadi ya udah aku makan sendiri aja. Brokoli. Lagi renov kah? Renov apa? Enggak, Mama Tuna tuh mau bikin itu apa? Rangka buat anggur. Tanaman anggur. Cuman tuh kata tukangnya tuh paling harus beli baja lagi gitu. Enggak. Bikin kos kok enggak. Cuman buat bikin apa? Tempat buat anggur aja. cuman nggak datang tadi tuh. Harusnya hari ini datang, tapi ternyata tidak. Aduh, bentar guys. Oke. Kita tutup dulu ya. Mana sih L.A Noire? Dia. Tapi penghunian tanaman anggur enggak. Mama Tuna tuh suka beli tanaman anggur terus gitu. Nggak tahu. Aku kira tuh yang di rumah tuh mau dibawa ke kampung juga kan. Ternyata tidak gitu. Aku lagi seneng dengerin lagu Pimaru sama yang apa, aku lupa namanya, itu presiden apa gitu. Lucu sih itu lagunya. Masak pare tuh. Berkebun anggur. Nggak tahu. Mama tuh sama kadang suka gitu. Aku nggak ngerti. Aku nggak terlalu merhatiin tanaman sih. Masak pare. Enggak. Aku nggak bisa masaknya. Aku fine-fine aja makan pare, cuman mau dijadiin wine mana ada, haram. Nggak, cuma dimakan buahnya gitu loh ya, kayak sekedar hobi aja sih Mama Tuna mah gitu, hanya sekedar hobi aja. Cuman sekedar hobi aja Mama Tuna tuh nanam ini. Tepung maizena ada nggak ya? Nggak tahu sih. Pare tuh kalian suka masak nggak sih? Sayur bukan ikan pare-pare. Noh. Ntar aku pincek. Udah ya. Bukan ikan. Iya, ikan pari. Kayaknya kalian ngiranya ikan pari deh. Pare enak pahitnya bikin lagi. Wah, kamu maso ya? Nggak canda guys. Kamu maso ya? Homicide. Red lipstick. Murder. Tapi tidak dengan orang Amrik. Waduh. Aku kalau makan somai sih gak juga di itu ya. Nggak dikasih pare sih. Tergantung sih. Pare tuh harus bener masaknya teman-teman. Kalau enggak ya pahit banget. Mas tukang bakso. Mama nggak suka pare juga. Tergantung sih.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
Cara masaknya ya, aku masak pare cuma rebus pare terus goreng sama telur. Harus bisa ngilangin pahitnya lah gitu lah yang penting.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Investigate the Moore's crime scene.
A man like you always uses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
Ada cara masaknya.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
Aku udah buka walkthrough ya di HP.
Nice take me out of Palm Springs for the weekend.
Are you liquored up?
I'd rather you took the wheel.
You took the wheel? Really? Belum terlalu dekat ya soalnya kita. Habis sekolah enggak ini emang pakaian jadul emang kayak gini dulunya.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Beuh.
See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion.
Oh,
The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
ini bukan sih?
How many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that.
Ini bukan sih aktor
Guy
sensor?
gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Kalau emang jalan mulus zaman-zaman sekarang. Iya, kalau di luar sana mah udah pada mulus-mulus semua teman-teman. Kalau sini mah boro-boro. Banyak lubang. Oi. Aduh, my goodness, sorry. Banyak lubang bersatet atlet motor. Aku ngerusak ini orang lagi. Cheat Hesoyam tidak ada ya? Aku bisa aja ini sih langsung ini, cuman di sini nggak agak terlalu ini sih, nggak kayak GTA 5 atau GTA ini apa, GTA 4 atau GTA San Andreas. Gimana sih? Jauh ya? Wait, aku lihat dulu mapnya guys. Oh, oke. Habis avenue-nya Boulevard. Ini nggak ada cheat Hesoyamnya guys. I'll do it my way. Assalamualaikum. Numpang makan, oke. Ini kayaknya yang core sensor deh.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Oke. Tapi kan dia tadi tanpa pikir dia juga ini. Wah, aku takutnya nih.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh. Tipikal ini ya. Aku takutnya ini harus disensor. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Mate. Tunggu. Wait. No. This is illegal. No. Bener. Oke. Astagfirullah. Itu udah mati ya. Aku sensor dulu ya, guys ya. Aku sensor ini dulu ya, guys.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but...
Kalian akan radio ini ya.
It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Astagfirullahaladzim
Go
kalian
off the
ya.
house and see what you come up with.
Aku sensor dulu ya, guys ya.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8.
Tenang guys, dosa ditanggung sama astagfirullah. Gimana sih? Astagfirullah guys. Ya Allah, ini tuh cewek meninggal guys. Kalian tuh ya. Aku udah sensor kan? Aku udah sensor kan ya? No sneak. Aduh, aku takutnya kena. Masih. Oh.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Hati-hati dolar kuning makanya. nggak ada yang menarik udah. Aku itu dulu ya. Tadi makanya feelingku kok nggak enak banget ya. Pas dia ngomongin Dahlia tuh makanya kayak, hah, ngomongin Dahlia. Aduh, kayaknya harus ini emang harus disensor deh.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh, kebuka.
The Bomba Club. Steal a table lighter.
Sekarang aku nge-examine. Ini tadi aku dapat kayak lighter gitu. Sekarang aku akan nge-examine badannya ya. Oh my god, aduh, poor woman.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Oh,
Could be a head injury. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
oh,
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Kasihan banget.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed, a ring most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Terus missing jewelry.
Interesting.
Tapi ini kenapa dia nggak pakai sarung tangan ya? Oh, ini nggak pakai sarung tangan sumpah.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia? Text? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? Man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Oke. Udah ini ya, ntar. Udah selesai. Halo Pak Al. Waduh. Betul, aku tinggal dulu ya, oke. Kau tembak live stream. Betah bener investigasinya. Aku cuma ngeliat jempol. Halo ya. Aduh, ini nggak ke-update di sini. Apa ininya? Apa komennya? Bentar. bentar. Oke. Halo Pak Tripen ya. Welcome. Tapi audio gamenya ada kan, guys? Audio gamenya ada kan ya? Aku udah selesai investigasi ya. No. Oke.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Why not follow up on the Bomba? I could use a belt.
Oke. Kita harus ini juga, ini ngendarain ini.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Oke, Bembek Club. Bocah udah kenapa ini? Oh gitu cara mainnya sekarang ya.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence for the BD case for 6 months of that next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power.
Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Finished, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're
Okay.
terrible for police.
Aku juga belum daily.
There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Ini kasus Black Dahlia sebenarnya kasus yang masih belum unsolved ya. Kasus yang masih belum terpecahkan ya. Korbannya cuma 1 orang, teman-teman. Tapi itu si pembunuhnya tuh masih sampai sekarang belum ditemukan. Jadi itu cold case lah, kasusnya masih belum selesai gitu.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
Yeah.
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Damn.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Hibiscus.
Eggs running.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
Oh, you.
Sam has taken me to Palm
Detective
Springs.
Phelps, LAPD.
Going to pay for that?
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
From the house, officer.
Christ.
Spirit, pour me another.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Suspect scene with the victim. Kalau di sini, oke, kita tanya.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
One guy? Satu.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Sumpah, kalau secara ini ya, kalau aku mikir ya, itu si Phelps dia cuci tangan gak sih? Iu gitu, maksud aku dia baru nyentuh mayat gitu loh. Ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Kalau bisa tahu maminya, umami lagi. Kalau di sini, doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. As I always have.
Oh, dia punya
Well,
feeling
they never
sama
knew
ya.
about it.
Tapi suaminya nggak tahu.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Doubt. This sounds very...
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend. My eggs running.
Radio.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Bentar, aku nelpon dulu.
Operator, give me dispatch.
20 sen? Cola?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Om udah bilang.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Henry Residence. Biar cepet aja guys, langsung gercep di travel.
Helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
What the heck is that driving?
Mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing
Ini
Hollywood
kalau ya ini suka banget
were more interested in sniffing out
berdebat ya.
booze and the clues that
Beda
would have
sama
led to her
Bukowski.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty's sure to be alive. The Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in
Ini kan ada bak
solving them.
kocaknya.
Guess that's the
Entah
drink
ya,
slowing you
enggak
down.
ya.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Oh, okay. Halo, permisi.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oke. Oh nggak ada, kosong ya? Horor. Wah. Wah, ada yang nggak ada yang nge ini. Ada yang ngedobrak ya?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Terus ini the newspaper on the floor just. Oh, nih. Nih ya.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to
Foto
confront
meledak lucu.
past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate.
Yo, ini psikologis korup ya ini.
The house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Nih psikiater korup ini. Soalnya dia apa sih ngejual morfin secara ilegal ya. The size of 9 females shoot in the dining room. Ini tempat kerja. Oh, ini nih.
Size 9s, above average for a lady.
Terus
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
the broken at force entry as clue. Oh, okay. Did the note on the fridge to learn Jacob Henry as person of fridge.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Oh, my.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
This isn't over.
Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Oh, ini?
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk.
Tiffany
Might
and
explain
Co.
the missing ring.
Tiffany and Co tuh kayaknya produk asli juga deh. Aku nggak tahu ya. Tiffany and Co. Kayaknya tuh produk apa ya?
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Oh, dia pilot.
Don't think this is anything.
And head the next door and speak to neighbor. Mark your minimap as blue dot. Oh. Aduh dong like. Jika tender nggak ada ya? nggak ada adanya L.A Noire. Hello ma'am. Oh ma'am. Oh hello ma'am. Excuse me for a second. Aku pengen nanya-nanya.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Oh, kok lag sih? Halo, ma'am.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Please, ma'am. Kasihan sih, aduh. Martial problem. Oke. Coba kalian bayangkan tau-taunya baru ini apa si ininya si tetangga yang udah kenal.
Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Oke.
You drive. I need to go over the case now.
Oh dulu tuh efek obatnya udah mulai kerasa. Oke. Semoga cepat sembuh ya.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Tadi kenapa tuh?
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Ini suka debat banget ya. Dia sama Galloway.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Okay. I follow you.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ya lu kayaknya shock deh. Soalnya on the camera in the kitchen not bad.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk.
Thanks for over. I need you to do something.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Atmosphere's thick in here. Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Had to into bed examine the size bedroom. Udah ke sini.
Seems irrelevant. He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Mana itunya, mana bedroomnya? Oh nih.
Size
11.
11s.
Aku rasa 11. Halo. Talk. Movement of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Liar.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Husband alibi.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
Kayaknya dia juga jengah ya
Rang a couple
sama
more
istrinya.
times after that. I ignored it.
Kayaknya soalnya si Celine ini apa mabuk terus
I
gitu.
have to live with that.
Last contact with sama istrimu?
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Okay.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Motive of murder.
Why did you kill her, Jacob?
Halo,
Things will go
Bagi.
better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Oh, matanya liar.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the
Halo,
guts to
Bapak
do it
Gibi ya.
yourself, so you
Bentar
let
ya.
someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
Ada nih, dia threat.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your
Ntar
troubles.
aku kasih ledakan.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? The DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh.
You're not being rational.
Oh, gimana caranya ya?
What's this bunker?
Kayak gitu. Oh. Wait. Lupa aku. Control keyboard mas. Cara buat grapple, pick up from wiper, enter. Call partner, interact, dodge. Oh, spasi. Oh. Damn.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Okay. Battle-nya. Oke. Keluar. Hello. Halo ya. Nah, aku bisa itu. Ya, kita telepon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
Sama message-nya ada nggak?
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch. No trace of semen in the anus.
Thanks, Doc.
Oh.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Parah banget ya Allah.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay.
You can drive.
Fine.
Mendes atau...
Where are we headed?
Pertama kita harus kemana sih? Oke, pertama kita harus ke Police HQ dulu ya.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Aku pakai walkthrough biar cepet juga guys. Baru aja mulai tiba-tiba langsung dikasih itu ya, duar aja gitu kayak wah.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Wuff. Tapi tenang, dengan kekuatan walkthrough kita akan bisa ya.
Moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Babak belur. Bentar-bentar. Let's see. Aku takutnya komen nggak ke update. Wait a minute. Okay. Access to murder weapon. Okay.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Lie. Bohong.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
Husband alibi katanya.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird, but she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. And that was never going to be enough.
Oh, perbedaan privilege kah ini? Lipstick
You
marking.
did it. Everything points to you. What does text mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got.
Toxic berarti toxic relationship dong ini dia berarti. Deterioration of
Marriage
marriage.
was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Apa sih? Blunt force trauma, film husband alibi, martial problem.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do?
Gila ini toxic banget ya.
Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Missing jewelry.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
Okay.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years and I never knew that.
Dia nggak tahu. Oh, alah, kasihan mah.
In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Kenapa sih?
Are you drunk, mister? Or are
You failed me, son, gitu. The hell are you talking about?
homicide? You know you made it to get that dead.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Alonso Mendes.
Alonso Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Waduh. Kita lihat. Mendes apartemen. Tapi zaman itu juga udah ada apartemen ya. Halo Jemo.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Kasus KDRT. pembunuhan juga sih ini. Berapa, Pak? 3, 4. Oh, no. Lantai 4.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Ya, kita naik. 2, 3, 4. Oh enggak, bukan. 14, 15, 14, 15.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Kuncinya. Itu istri orangnya di itu. Dia juga nggak tahu kalau ternyata ternyata istrinya selingkuh gitu. Oh my, di pistol.
Optimistic, Cole.
Nah. Ini itu yang sama. 8 gak ini ukurannya? 8 ukurannya? Yang dibunuh siapa? Istri yang tadi, yang tadi itu, yang Jacob itu. Oh! Gimana cara ngezoomnya sih? Susah banget. Tar. Yang
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
used lipstick. Oh, ini dia nih.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Oi. Oi.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Alonzo, wait.
Get in and drive.
Okay. Ngeng 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 ngeng.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop this son of a bitch.
Okay.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Nice.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head.
Brutal. Berngeng gitu kan. Kalau memang kita ngeng gitu kan. Ngeng.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Oh. Gak dikasih whiskey-nya. Berarti ini part baru singkatku yang dulu partanya tidak sebarbar ini. Ya, kalau yang itu kan traffic ya, kasus beda. Jadi tuh tiap divisi itu punya tiap kasus dan tiap partner gitu. Kalau yang apa sih? Kalau yang traffic itu kan apa sih? Fokus dari divisi traffic itu kan tentang apa ya? Perampokan kendaraan lah atau apa gitu ya. Yang basically tuh yang apa ya, memiliki hubungan dengan kendaraan lah gitulah. Pencurian atau perusakan gitu. Nah, itu kan partnernya Bekowski ya. Kalau ini karena ini kasus pembunuhan. Ini fokus divisinya pembunuhan homicide gitu. Beda lagi jadi apa partnernya gitu. Jadi intinya tuh kayak polisi biasa, detektif traffic, divisi traffic tuh agak lumayan ini homicide, nah habis itu gitu. Iya, homicide investigator. Jadi tiap divisi itu bakal beda gitu. Nah, kita tuh naik pangkat ke homicide gitu. Megono, teman-teman. Alamak. Huh. Phelps, no, don't do it. The golden butterfly. Oh man, pasti itu lagi. Oh please.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Bruh.
You look at this clown.
Am I missing something here?
Kamu yang ini.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a fool.
Kita skip aja lah itunya.
You can drive.
Kita
Did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Aku harap ini tidak telanjang lagi ya. Tolong. Ini kayaknya stream paling nyabai yang pernah aku lakukan gitu.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Oh.
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
This is awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
I was first on scene.
Oh. Belum ada.
It's gotta be something big, right?
Tahu.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll.
Oh, Gonzalez.
I was first reported.
Gonzalez.
Can you show me the
Ketemu
body?
lagi.
It's under the pepper tree. This way.
Kalau misalnya telanjang lagi aku harus sensor. Gonzalez udah lama gak ketemu.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Enggak. Telanjang. Oh no. Oh no, telanjang guys. No. I saw the black thing. No. Certus. Okay.
Similar MO. For what? The Dahlia?
Apaan tuh?
I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation cause of death. I'll need to do further
No.
tests to see.
Aku lihat kayak, oh, aku kira dia pakai baju. Oh tidak, no.
Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
My. Oh, horrible.
Temperature mark is very
distinctive.
Oh.
I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Oh, poor woman, kasihan banget. Gamenya mana?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Kalau bisa kalian bisa nonton yang lain ya guys ya. Mbak.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Hah? Apakah targetnya yang udah engagement ya? Target perempuannya?
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Okay.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband.
Find
Hugo
anything
Mahler.
interesting?
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Oof. Datar guys. And of course with the name plate. Be find some. Oke. Kok jempol doang tuh? Nanti ya ada sensor. Nggak enak soalnya mayatnya telanjang guys. Oke, udah. Iya, nggak pakai baju guys. Oke. Aku berusaha untuk tidak ini ya. Tetap family friendly ya. Oh, udah belum sih? Clue. A pattern, small man's footprint, missing jewelry. Kasih baju lah, kasih masuk angin ntar. No. Okay.
So what's going on over there? All these cars. It's gotta be something big, right?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Nih, kasusnya parah banget ini. Aku lihat, pakai baju. No.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
No, it's not
Still
this.
might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? All around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels.
Ya ampun, ini karena
You're married, ain't you?
karena experience-nya
Don't
dia
make any
ini.
insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Misoginis banget ya menurut aku siapa ya, si Galloway ini agak misoginis ya. Aku gak tahu ya, dia kayak aku nggak tahu teputnya gitu ya, woman lah gitu lah. On the floor bedroom. Hello?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Oh, putrinya.
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Oh, dia pasti shock banget sih ini. Can you
We're gonna have a look around.
Galloway, kamu tuh, do you have some respect to the kids, please? Kesel ya, aku kok kesel banget ya sama Galloway di sini ya. Kayaknya
Back any moment. Just sit tight.
Please.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
8.
Work boots. Size 8s. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Miss.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her.
Kasihan sih ini
Just tell me
bocahnya.
she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Missing watch and rings, ma'am.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Okay.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. Had a fight.
Not a good
It was kind of a makeup present.
last contact with your mom.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Michelle.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Kondisi pernikahan orang
Your
tuamu.
mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Atau kata kamu lagi fight.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
Ini kayaknya banyak banget yang nggak tahu ya kalau misalnya.
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Kayaknya tuh banyak apa ya? Kebanyakan korbannya tuh istri atau apa ya, fiancé lah atau pertunangan gitu. Dan terus tuh kayaknya tuh si yang pembunuhnya itu kayaknya kayak banyak yang kayak nggak tahu gitu loh, kayak ini kayak apa ya, calon tersangkanya ini loh gitu, kayak banyak yang nggak tahu kayak hah ini kok ini gitu, kayak jadi kayak sebuah confusion gitu. Kayaknya tuh bukan dari mereka, tapi tuh tahu caranya untuk bisa ngetemper semua buktinya gitu loh.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
Kata korbannya gitu ya,
Nah,
kayak gitu kebanyakan.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Galau kalau misalnya kamu nggak bisa bantu. Bacot ya.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Alibi for huge Moller. Hugo Moller.
So you were here all night?
Just like
You
alibi.
stayed in while your wife went out to
Baru
pick up your daughter?
1 malam udah lapor orang here.
Yes, that's correct.
Tiny lie.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
History of violence?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Aku punya butterfly-nya nggak sih? Oh, ada.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Infobrush yang kamu
Should go back
biasa
in there
pakai
and
buat
bust
gambar
his
tuh
ass.
di
One,
CSP.
we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh, excuse me. Maaf ya. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Iya.
Yes, sir.
Khawatir sama anaknya
They
ya.
had a row last night.
Untung Phelps masih consider anaknya.
Screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Wah. Udah dibilangin.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview.
Malah film amanah kayak nah itu takutnya gitu. Maksudnya
Yes, sir, detective.
emangnya ada guardiannya juga.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I, I don't.
Ah, kasihan bocahnya
You
aku.
need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Kasihan loh, maksudnya emaknya udah meninggal gitu kan.
Badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective.
Phelps, badge 1247. We get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie
I need an
Street.
address on a Belmont High
Send
School.
someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Belmont High School. Okay.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Belmont High School ya.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all the terms.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex
Unhinged.
ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Alakam udah SMA. Aku baru sadar loh. Berarti tadi kemarin berarti tuh kejadiannya pas dia ini ya, pas si anaknya lagi prom ya kayaknya.
It's the first season since Fabergrashing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oi! Oi!
There he is, officer.
If you get him, give him one for me. There he is. See him?
Oke. Capek lu kan? Capek kan? Capek kan lu ya? Ambil mobil kayak dia bisa lari aja.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What? Di ininya juga.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Pedophile?
Paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Pedif?
Woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Anjing
Turn out
pedofil.
your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Pete. Motherfucker.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell. time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Oof.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is, it's pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Nonton aja lewat aja lo, Azuki ya. Oh.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Okay.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Kayaknya sama deh match.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Kok sama ya? Yang kerjanya juga mekanik ya? Oke, kita punya lead yang lain ya. Suami kalau misalnya istrinya korbannya istrinya tapi kerjaan suaminya itu mekanik ya. Interesting.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Okay.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? It needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
Ya si Eli juga ini.
Slide? For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Suaminya juga yang kasus yang murder lipstick itu sama yang butterfly itu juga suaminya sama-sama mekanik gitu loh. Jadi interesting juga nih aku ngeliat ya, BTW.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Yes.
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. Betul ya?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Churches?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Interesting.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Okay. Police HQ. Sumpah ini kasusnya bener-bener ngebingungin banget.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of court.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Kadang juga NPC-nya yang suka jelek juga ya ngendarainnya.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that desk.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay, disposal of evidence.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Good.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Access to braided rope.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier control.
Access to tire.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Ini lie, bohong.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Victim vehicle recovered.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Leave interrogation. Don't charge me Hugo with murder. Oke.
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Terus katanya ke Eli. Interview room 1.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on? Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all fair in love with you all.
Mana ya interview room 1 mana?
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
That's a guy from the papers.
Interview 1 mana? aku agak lost terlalu. Lost. Ini interview 1. Interview.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Bukan.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Interview mana sih? Interview room 1 di mana? Oh. Room 2 holding cell lines up gallery.
Mouthpiece court strips off me at the grand jury. Case is thrown out.
Boys, you've really come through.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Ayun na, nemu.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Place of employment.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
Oh.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Oh, access to braided rope.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Good.
Convoy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Motive for Mueller murder?
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk.
Oh.
I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Footprint at crime scene?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Apa? Dope ya, tar dulu. Tar. Mana sih?
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. maybe 10s,
maybe 8s.
now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Charge suspect.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat.
Nama ruangan kaya nih. Whoa! What a violence! Bruh. The silk stocking murder.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Ini nggak akan selesai. Kayaknya nih kayaknya ada kelanjutannya lagi deh. Kayak aku ngerasa semuanya tuh bukan apa suspeknya gitu loh. Bukan apa sih? Bukan. Oh.
We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。第44大部隊所属兵だ。キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Kayaknya ini nggak akan selesai sih. Ini beneran apa ya? Serial killer ini. The silk stocking murder, another one.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Aku penasaran sama kestabilan emosi dari kaptennya.
You're behind the wheel.
Aku akan ini ya guys ya, nanti aku akan sensor lagi ya.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Um, Neki-neki lagi guys, aku harus sensor dulu.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, wait, wait. Aku pause dulu, aku sensor dulu ya guys ya. aku sensor dulu ya guys ya. No, there's neki, okay?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
Oke. Oh. Neki semuanya. Oh my god. Oh, horrible.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Oh.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. Skin under the fingernails.
Ini sadistik bang, lebih sadis dibanding yang 2 kasus itu.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? Kiss the blood, BD.
Sumpah ini aku nggak bisa ngasih terlalu apa sih?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message.
Tar. Aku nggak tahu ya apakah aku bisa ngesensorin enggak ya.
Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
No.
Bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base
Enggak,
of the skull.
tidak.
Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head,
Nggak ada
like
lagi
the
itu
others,
sensor dari
she
set.
was
Nggak ada.
probably unconscious when strangled.
Masa demi keamanan channel ya? No.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Okay, examine the order to find more clues. A head marker, a shoe in the trash can. Oh, bentar. Bentar guys. Mana ya? Oh. What the? Jauh banget. Ntar guys.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Halo. Halo Anza. Sorry. Ini. Ntar ya, dicari dulu ya.
On it goes.
Ntar kayaknya aku udah bisa buka sensornya. Biar kaliannya bisa ini. Ini stream ini agak terlalu yaba ya. Parking kita harus ngikutin blood trailnya dulu ini.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Thank you. Kunci.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Ini main-main ya kayaknya pembunuhnya.
Think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Sebelumnya nggak kayak gini. Kasus yang kemarin nggak separah ini sih. Aku nggak bisa ngasih lihat kalian ya, emang terlalu sadis gitu loh. Mayatnya tuh kondisinya tuh sadis banget. Aku sarankan kalian cek aja gameplay L.A Noire yang homicide di YouTube ya teman-teman. Aku sarankan, benar-benar terlalu sadis banget.
Where are you taking us?
Come on, I got friends who work at the exam. How about $50?
Sebelumnya nggak separah ini gitu loh. Ini beneran paling parah sih yang menurut aku lihat. Sampai ke sini, what the heck?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Huh.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Aku nggak tahu ada yang lebih parah dari ini nggak gitu maksudnya. Ini yang korban ketiga tuh agak lumayan sadis banget sih. Tapi tuh tipe apa ya? Tipe apa ya? Luka yang ada di tiap mayatnya tuh sama gitu loh. Laviras ya.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Aku pas ngeliat mayatnya, aduh, merinding sumpah. Terlalu sadis. Tatar. Gimana sih ya? Yeah.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Apa ini?
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street,
Terjun tuh enak
downtown.
aja. Damn.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Aku sarankan kalian mau lihat mayatnya silahkan cek ini ya video yang lain ya guys ya. Aku agak terlalu takut dan emang agak terlalu
It was Mrs.
sadistic.
Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway.
Kalau
But
masih
doesn't the
kasus
DA require
enggak ini
sound
sekarang
casework before
beda tapi tuh tipe pembunuhannya sama, tipe type,
And you know, there's
tipe
ways of getting.
cara membunuhnya tuh sama gitu. Dan ini tuh kayaknya serial killer sih, kita tuh ketemu sama serial killer deh lebih tepatnya ini. Episode berapa yang ada mayatnya banyak? Kasusnya ini ya, divisi kasus pembunuhan soalnya ini. This is housekeeper for vacancies room 35. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment.
Oh, asrama?
Sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Oh, agak strict ya.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
Tipikal mak-mak gosip.
Antonia's room is upstairs.
Oh.
Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Permisi. Ngapain aku? Oh. Oke, ini ya. Oh.
You look at that? A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Oh. Wait. Itu ada something. Nah. Oh, what the?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Broke window, photo in dresser, letter in the suitcase. Galloway. Apa ini? Betulnya. Oh.
Okay, we have an address.
Oh, dia mau cerai sama suaminya. Kalau misalnya pekerjaan suaminya mekanik sih pasti kentara banget sih. Pasti ini si pembunuh aslinya udah benar-benar tahu nih.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Madam, saya ingin ngobrol.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Possible suspect?
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Sure.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17.
What?
He was cruel to her, very
17, 17.
She was a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Movement of victim?
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Thou.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Oh. Evidence of break-in?
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Legal ya.
So Antonia lost her keys
Pembunuhan
and
berencana
used
sama
an
serial
iron bar
killer
to jimmy
gitu
the
loh.
back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Alibi ya dia kayak gitu ya. Breakdown of marriage?
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado one.
Kita cek El Dorado aja dulu.
Can you drive to this one? Where exactly are we going?
El Dorado ya, kita ke El Dorado dulu.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife.
Gak tahu emang suka gitu.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Eldorado sebar. Terus katanya kita harus habis di Eldorado, leave through the rear entrance to bump into someone's making a delivery. Oh, harus lewat belakang toh. Katanya habis kita interview Diego Aguilar. Eldorado. Excuse me.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and
Oh,
Gallo.
hi.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
Say, honey, what time do you get off working table?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Oh.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Oh my. Surat cerainya. udah ada 4. Kan ada baik, ada Dahlia ya. 1 Dahlia, 3-nya ini di kita. Belum ketemu yang the real suspeknya. Silakan yang ngopi.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Movement of victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Okay.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem.
Katanya.
Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Katanya harus ke belakang ya.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Out of order.
He drove me up to Mojave and we did some looking.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Weird. Oh, itu ya.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Maldonado Residence. Aku nggak tahu kenapa itu ngeblur ya. Jujur ngebug gitu. Kebiasaan.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
kasusnya. Mungkin toko utama game ceritanya Rabun deket. Enggak dulu awalnya emang enggak se-blur itu. Aku masih kenyang sebenarnya, tapi mau makan cemilan. Masya Allah, buriknya langsung turun satu. Nih, rasa strawberry ya guys. Rapik pisang. Nggak usah. Nggak, biarin aja. Baik. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Oh. Dua. Tiga.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Wah. Oh, okay.
Now look,
Ah.
I don't want no. What do you think? I got nothing to say.
Okay.
Damn. We got some decent shots in there.
Ah.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia?
Oh
God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Tuh banyak yang reaksinya juga sama gitu loh. Hah? Suami gue dibunuh gitu loh.
Should get the whole place of going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Nampak.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Search the kitchen for clue. Menurut
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
terus apa lagi? Hanging on the wall. Oh my.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Halo.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. Gak apa-apa, ini aku lihat aja. Oke. Keripik pisang.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Masih tanya-tanya enggak? Nggak ada ini cluenya. Oh, telepon. Bentar. Telepon. Telepon. Enggak lengket ini mah. Iya, aku tahu. Telepon. Nggak bisa pakai.
Doesn't look like anything.
Nggak bisa dipakai. Ada tetangga. Oh nih. Halo.
No good. Nobody here.
Halo. Oh, Akbar.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night.
I'm sorry.
I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Ah.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Baru bisa.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Iseng banget yang tadi.
How can I help, detective?
Nyebelin banget.
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Oh.
Thanks.
Ternyata harus di satu-satu dulu ya. Baru itu. Thank you ya. Udah ngasih tahu ya. Udah centong bukan bahasa Indo.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Meet the captain, police, central police katanya.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal.
Potensial yang bisa
After a while,
dialat verified
becomes-
centang biru.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Tapi aku masih nggak percaya sih kalau misalnya mereka ngebunuh istrinya gitu loh. Bahkan dari reaksinya aja tuh udah beda gitu loh. Kecuali emang mereka patologi ya. Patologi layer gitu.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
We got a stake ad down on 2nd later tonight.
Mouthpiece first stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
The cop from the newspapers. When is America going to understand it's about giving? Mister, a man like you always loses battle duels. When you're unarmed.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Mind if I take a look?
Kayak ini
Go
ya.
ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with
Apa sih
gasoline,
namanya?
so there's no chance of
Zodiac
prints.
Killer juga ya dia nih. I've changed my.
That's the message from
You
the
will
Celine
not
Henry
give a square deal. FUBD text.
I gotta have it. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Oke. Pusing nih. Tapi beneran ya, emang pintar dia tuh gitu. Suspeknya bener-bener pintar ya. Jadi ya kayak tipikal serial killer aja sih teman-teman, kayak pintar juga gitu loh. Tapi sayangnya kepintarannya di ini ya. Kepintarannya digunakan salah
Improve your
ya.
attitude, Angel.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Lost contact.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Husband alibi.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford coupe.
Oh, divorce proceeding?
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept the
Hora ya.
divorce.
Divorce paper.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink.
Halo, Nero.
She was looking around.
Halo,
in her
welcome,
bag.
welcome.
Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Jewelry taken from Bagi.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Oh, di red. Halo, thank you. Bang Astrid. Thank you yang udah nge-rate. Waduh, aku nggak pakai live 2D ku malah. Thank you. Terima kasih sudah nge-rate ya. Aku bawa masak. Wih, thank you. Rated Bang Astrid. Wah, thank you banget yang udah nge-rate. Thank you.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it.
Oh, thank you yang udah nge-rate ya.
She kept it locked up in that
Tolong
box.
Tuna kena demo enggak? Thank you. Ya ampun, terima kasih sudah nge-rate ya. Thank you, terima kasih juga buat Bang Astrid ya. Udah apa? Nge-rate channelku. Thank you banget.
Tiffany Astrid mentraktir 100 bakso. Mangat streamnya.
Thank you. Ya ampun, terima kasih. Thank you, terima kasih atas 100 baksonya. Oh my god. Thank you, terima kasih. Thank you. Ya ampun, terima kasih sama rate dan ininya donate-nya. Ya Allah, terima kasih banyak. Thank you, terima kasih, thank you. Ya ampun, aduh, thank you banget. Aduh, aku gak nyangka aku kasih donate juga. Thank you, terima kasih. Coba aku keringetan. Maaf, aku kagetan, tapi ya inilah bagian fun-nya. Sekali terima kasih jogging collab karena semoga bermanfaat. Sama-sama, thank you banget Kak Tiffany ya. Thank you. Terima kasih, padahal nggak usah ngedonate juga, rate juga, padahal udah ini. Doain kaget juga. Tolong nggak donate malah diledakin. Kak celebration. Ya pun thank you banget. Astaga, padahal mah nggak usah ngedonate juga, nggak apa-apa. Thank you Tiffany. Thank you Kak Tiffany ya. Guys, teman-teman yang nonton streamku juga jangan lupa untuk ini ya, subscribe Kak Tiffany juga ya. Terima kasih banyak sudah nge-rate channelku. Thank you. Aku pindah dulu, ciao. Thank you banget. Grazie. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Semangat nge-rate-nya ya, Kak Tiffany ya, dan teman-teman semua ya. Thank you. Adios. Bye-bye, sampai ketemu lagi ya. Thank you. Guys, jangan lupa guys. Aku juga ya. Oh my god, bentar. Ikutan. Aku juga subrek. Aduh, maaf ya. Di rate tuh agak mengagetkan ya. Thank you. Sumpah aku langsung keringetan. Aku gak nyangka di rate Sekali lagi terima kasih banyak. Aduh, ini aku keringetan sumpah. Aku keringetan. Astaga. Oke, kita lanjut lagi ya guys ya. Oke.
Don't you walk away from me now, asshole.
Lieutenant from shirt.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm gonna have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back
What?
into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Aku beneran kasihan sama beberapa suami di sini ya. Oke.
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
Hey, can I grab one with the work?
Bisa pada langsung nyari itu VTuber.
Another
Iya.
letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent
Aku
another.
juga subscribe kok. Baterai tuh udah jam 10. Oh iya, aku pingin kasus ini selesai juga ya. Bentar.
Seen the body? This fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Aku pengen nyelesain kasus ini. Berarti rumah aman Kak Tuan, habis kena demo tadi soalnya aman. Tenang kok ya. Just pick fruit market, always fresh. Always fresh. Konnichiwa gitu. Yuk.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Should have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Hello.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Of distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much.
Fruitnya maksudnya tuh
I sell the odd
kode
bottle on the side
ini.
to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Maksudnya buah di sini tuh alkohol ya guys, alcohol contact with victim.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado.
Kena
didn't
demo
you,
tadi,
Clem?
kena raid.
Sure, I met her before.
Tadi aku dapat raid dari
She seemed like a
ini,
nice lady.
dari Kak Tiffany.
Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her.
Dikira udah selesai stream belum?
She had me back
Tadi
until last
dapat
night.
raid sama ini, dapat donat sama dari kasret, ya ampun. Padahal mah nggak usah ngedonat. Baik banget ya Allah. Move on of victim.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
Halo Nong.
Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Donat nanggung minimal. Janganlah, enak aja. Udah syukur-syukur kena raid guys. Aku ini jarang banget kena raid.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out.
Full of stock of whiskey. Whew.
I got a call back for that universal.
A bloody scalpel on the desk near the door. Near the door. Scalpel. Bentar, mana ya? Oh my! Kena pingkain.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like.
Pernah kena raid sebelumnya? Dulu pernah ya, dulu pernah. Tapi ya jarang aja sih gitu. Ya mungkin karena aku streamingnya jam segini, mungkin ya alhamdulillah lah gitu ada yang nge-raid. Nothing too much. The box in the cathedral records a combination which you find.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Woi! Oi! Kok kabur?
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Awas!
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Tunggu bentar.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh, God. Awas!
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Okay. Shoot his tire out.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Nice.
Keep it steady and I'll try to
Nice.
bust his tires.
Ngapain kabur sih?
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Loh. Tapi ada yang missing. Siapa? Welcome Dermawan. Waduh, terima kasih sudah joining lagi ya. Bentar guys. Welcome. Bentar. Ada yang missing gitu? Thank you.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south. Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the shadow of death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette,
Apalagi nih?
suddenly...
Ini L.A atau Gotham tiap hari ada aja kasusnya.
He's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? Bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Aku harusnya tadi nemu box konten Antonia Charm braceletnya ini. Tapi kayaknya missing deh. Aduh. The white shoe sleigh. Mbak, no, Mbak. Aduh, Mbak. Aduh, mabuk dia. Katanya kasus terakhir. Iya sih.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Kalau membership kayak gitu sama aja.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Wait, Pinker will let us know in good time.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send there.
Oke. Oke guys, sepertinya udah 3 jam 18 menit ya. Aduh. Oke guys, itu aja dari aku untuk stream hari ini. Tadi kayaknya ada yang missing sih, kayaknya tuh tas tadi tuh cuman gara-gara aku ke ini. Jadinya apa sih? Jadinya ini akhirnya turu. Iya, akhirnya aku sebenarnya nggak turu juga sih. Tapi ada yang missing sih, ada yang missing tadi. Nanti aku balik lagi lah nanti. Kita kesini dulu ya. Sama dapat bintang 5 udah bagus tuh. Iya. Ada yang missing soalnya harusnya tuh kita dapat braceletnya itu loh, dapat gelangnya itu loh. Cuman ya udahlah gitulah. Udah. Ya kalau bisa ada missing something kayak gitu tuh kayak aku gedek, kayak gedek dikit aja gitu, gedek banget gitu. Ya tapi ya sudah lah ya, yang berlalu biarlah yang berlalu. Duit udah 50 derajat aja. Meramaikan. Udah 3 jam juga, jadi aku mau ngecek. Ya aku sebenarnya nggak langsung turu sih, nggak. Dan aku bakal apa? Ini sih apa sih? Halo, ikan tidak tidur Tuna. Tidur ikan tuh. Tidur. Apa? Cuman habis stream ini ya aku apa sih? Main nge-grinding hongkeng gitu, hongkeng starel gitu guys. Jadi nggak tidur gitu. Betulnya billingnya nggak ditambah kok itu nambah otomatis kok. Itu 266 lagi. Itu 266 lagi guys. Tadi kan 250. Ikan tuna kalau tidur apa nggak mati? Bukannya harus tetap gerak ya? Apakah ikan tuna tidur? Kok tidur sih? Ya ikan tuna tidur gitu. Tapi matanya selalu terbuka. Cuma stay still aja gitu. Yang Pak Darmawan, oh yang joining Sergeant Tuna ditambah, cuman untuk yang notifikasi yang tanya itu enggak sih. Enggak, itu mah cuma nanya kan notification gitu ya. Kalau yang joining, kalau misalnya joining kayak surgeon atau apa sih, atau ini ya aku akan tambah. Cuman yang nanya itu nggak ditambah ya guys, itu cuma notifikasi aja. Ibaratnya kayak ya chat aja sih. Kalau membership udah otomatis enggak, aku harus ngisi sendiri. Yang joining membershipnya aja sih, kayak joining membership to Sergeant Tuna, nah kayak gitu. Kalau misalnya joining membership for 2 months, nah itu cuma notifikasi aja sih itu ya, cuma notification gitu. Ya kalau misalnya nanti di up lagi, kayak misalnya kayak ini private gitu kan, private joining apa upgrade ke sergeant gitu. Dan siap-siap tentang siap-siap sensor. Alamak, emang kasus ini tuh sensor-sensoran mulu. Untuk kasus L.A Noire yang sekarang tuh kasusnya ini apa sih? Sensor ya. Tadi juga agak sensor juga. Ntar aku cek dulu. Aku cek dulu ya, bentar. Cek dulu guys. Aku takutnya kena ini, kena peringatan. Tadi tuh soalnya kayak no ada nude gitu. Kita lihat stream setting, stream health di YouTube studionya. Stream selfie, viewer activity, analytic. Kita bakal nonton jempol 2 part 2. Iya. Tapi rame jujur aja ya. Aku sih seneng banget sama walkthrough-nya ya. Tapi mungkin karena aku juga nggak terlalu teliti juga, ada beberapa yang missing sih. Tapi ya whatever lah gitu. Aku cuma pengen selesai sih stream apa L.A Noire ini sih gitu ya. L.A Noire ini selesai gitu. Kita bakal nonton jempol doang. Jempol. Ya guys, aku takut soalnya gitu kan. Udah ngejok dulu, lagi makan BTW. Makan sama silahkan ya, makan ya. Besok kita main apa ya guys ya? Oh, aku BTW besok ada something di streamnya Pak Jeko. Besok ya, tanggal 30 ya besok ya. Aku kayaknya streamingnya antara siang dan sore ya, siang atau sore lah ya. Jadi biasanya aku jam 7 itu nggak akan stream. Jadi ya mungkin aku streamingnya siang. Ya collab lah. Nanti kalian lihat aja lah ntar. Collab ya. Something lah ya. Aku nggak bisa ngasih tahu sih ya. Aku harus prepare juga sih. Jadi paling aku siang ya. Siang aku streaming. Oke? Siang atau sore lah ya. Oke teman-teman. Kemungkinan aku kenapa ya? Main apa guys? Yaudah aku main Euro Truck aja ya. Main secret. Mohon maaf nih, tadi aku nggak sempat lihat dengan jelas mana kepala mana bagian bawahnya, karena sekilas aku hanya lihat rambut hitam tapi bentuknya nggak bulat. Ya itu rambut kemaluan maksudnya gitu. Tapi maksudnya nude banget gitu loh. Itu kalau misalnya misalnya algoritma YouTube-nya bisa ngedetek itu gambar nude, bisa aku kena peringatan gitu. Jadi ini apa jadinya apa aku tutup ya, aku sensor ya teman-teman ya. karena ini makanya tadi aku sensor. Besok nggak tahu ya. Aku main Euro Truck ya. Terus aku main Euro Truck, udah lama banget kan nggak main Euro Truck. Main Euro Truck sebelum ini. Ya soalnya bisa kayak gitu loh. Bahkan yang game yang gak terlalu violence tuh, kalau misalnya ada sesuatu yang terlalu nude atau apa tuh, itu bisa kena peringatan gitu. Jadi aku usahakan apa ya, sensor lah ya, sensor gitu ya. Soalnya tuh beneran sadistik banget sih menurut aku ya, terlalu gore aja sih. Kalau misalnya kalian pengen lihat ini, cari aja L.A Noire Homicide Case. Nah kalian nanti mungkin ada yang mungkin ada ini. Aku sarankan ini aja, GTA namanya apa sih? Yang dia tuh channelnya GTA gitu. L.A Noire Walkthrough. Nih cari aja GTA series video ya. GTA series videos. Kalian cek aja tuh. Dia itu 15 jam tuh. Aku kayaknya nonton ini. Tapi kalau misalnya kalian pengen lihat yang khususnya, ntar aku lihat dulu ya tonton. Vice Dash Arson Red Lipstick Murder. Ntar aku cek dulu. Oh ini disensor, tapi kalian bisa nyari. Kalian bisa cari di sini. Nih aku kasih share ya. Nonton 5 jam di channel itu. 15 jam. Nih ya, kalian bisa cek. Nyari guide di situ. Enggak, aku nyarinya di Google sih ini guide-nya. Kalau mau buat kain atau apa yang mungkin penasaran, kalian bisa joining Discord channelku. Ruang arcade ya, paling aku kasih ruang arcade. Nah ini aku taruh di ruang arcade ya, kalau misalnya yang penasaran. Atau juga aku juga taruh di situ ya, kalau misal playlist, taruh simple lah di playlist lah gitu lah ya. Nanti besok aku mainnya Euro Truck ya. Udah lama banget aku nggak main Euro Truck. Sekalian refresh memori aja sih, ngapain aja aku. Tapi aku nggak streaming malam, aku streamingnya paling ya siang lah ya, biar aku nggak tidur aja sih. Iya. Anyway, aku juga tadi nonton game movie-nya di channel situ, makanya tadi aku sempat ngomongin tanyain tetangga. Tadi sebenarnya aku juga nonton sih, di GTA series videos ya. Cuman mungkin kan udah lama nggak nonton. Pas yang ke jump scare sama bapak-bapak yang pakai topeng itu keterlaluan sih. Anyway, well. Tapi untuk kedepannya nanti untuk kasus berikutnya ya, disclaimer ya, aku akan sensor ya teman-teman ya. Ini untuk keamanan channelku juga ya gitu. Soalnya ini juga agak krull juga sih ya. Besok stream jam berapa tuh? Siang. Kalau itu aku akan taruh sekitar jam 2 atau jam 3 lah gitu lah ya. Jam 2 paling jam 1 atau jam 2 lah gitu ya. Ya aku usahakan untuk gak terlalu ngantuk sih ya teman-teman ya, karena kan paginya aku juga yang ngerjain pekerjaan rumah yang bukan PR ya, maksudnya bersih rumah atau apa gitu kan. Aku kan basically mainly udah tinggal sendiri gitu kan, maksudnya ada mama Tuna lagi di kampung kan, jadi ya kegiatan rumah ya sekarang aku yang ngurus gitu. Mau nyuci mau apa gitu kan. Oke. Paling itu ya teman-teman ya, aku cukupkan ya untuk hari ini ya teman-teman ya, streamingnya. Aku having fun, bener-bener pekerjaan rumah. Iya. Ya aku paling cukupkan ya untuk streaming hari ini. Aku nggak nyangka ada yang rame. Kalian mah gara-gara ngeliat nudenya ya. Kasihan guys, itu orang udah meninggal ya teman-teman, meskipun fiksi juga. Tapi orang-orang nggak deserve punya fate seperti itu tuh, apa maksudnya cara meninggalnya tuh seperti itu gitu ya, khususnya kejadian dunia nyata juga ada yang seperti itu gitu, mereka juga manusia teman-teman ya. Oke, itu aja aku cukupkan untuk streaming hari ini. Thank you semuanya sudah mampir di stream hari ini. Terima kasih juga buat semuanya yang sudah like, share, dan subscribe. Dan terima kasih juga untuk teman-teman semuanya yang sudah mensupport channelku dengan joining membership dan juga ini ya, menambah billing Tunathon dengan donate lewat Trakteer. Kalau misalnya teman-teman yang nge-rate tadi masih ada yang nonton, thank you banget semuanya yang udah nge-rate ya, khususnya Kak Tiffany ya, thank you banget sudah nge-rate. Semoga sukses ya channelnya dan semoga ramai itunya ya, amin. Aku juga mau maaf juga kalau misalnya aku ada salah kata, ada salah tindakan, dan mau maaf juga kalau misalnya streaming ini kurang maksimal ya teman-teman. Besok jangan lupa aku streaming siang ya, sebelum ya, karena malamnya aku ada collab sih. Collabnya di channelnya Pak Jeko ya, jadi aku nggak apa streaming di ini. Aku nggak streaming di channelku ya, streamingnya di channelnya Pak Jeko gitu ya. Ibu dengan 3 anak. True, well it's true gitu. 3 anak, adik-adikku semua. Well gitu ya. Tapi nanti besok siang aku akan main Euro Truck Simulator, oke ya. Ya jadi mampir aja sih teman-teman ya, sekalian ngurangin billing sih. Oh ya, aku cukupkan teman-teman ya. Ntar aku pause dulu. Nah, oke, aku pause, aku cukupkan. Kalian jangan lupa makan, jangan lupa minum, jangan lupa istirahat, dan jangan lupa untuk jaga kesehatan dan keselamatan kalian. Khususnya kalian jangan lupa untuk ibadah ya teman-teman. Sekali lagi terima kasih. Sampai jumpa di stream berikutnya. Tuna guys, bye bye. Oh ya, semoga kalian tidur nyenyak, mimpi indah, dan semoga kegiatan kalian dilancarkan besok ya. Oke, itu aja. Thank you. Bye. Alamak, mayatnya nude. Bye bye guys. Bye.